Yo, this is another entry into Life on E, with Lowell, Legend of a Loser. And it's been some months since I did one of these, and yeah, been trying to figure stuff out, and yeah, and it's hasn't been going well these past few months. Kind of exaggerating a bit, but for me personally, I've been okay. You know, it's been a year since the tragedy of my mom's passing, and I've been okay, and this is a sad thing. On the year of her passing, I went to the cemetery, and I couldn't find her grave site, and it was on a Saturday, and it was the first snow of the year. You know what I'm saying? It was still falling, and you know what I'm saying. I walked there because the cemetery isn't that far from where I'm staying now, and so I thought it'd be like a thing to do, right? You know what I'm saying. My mom, she loved the artist Prince. So on my way there, I just played his music and just walked to the cemetery while playing his music. And then when I get there, turn the music off. But then I go to find her grave site, and I thought I remembered it from the from the day of the funeral. So I went to the same spot. It's the same exact spot that I thought she would be, and come to find out, she wasn't. There was no sign of her grave site being there. So I went looking throughout this whole entire graveyard for about 2 hours, just checking every plot, tombstone. You know what I'm saying, within that area that I thought that she was laid to rest in. And to no avail, couldn't find her, and there was no one to help either because they're closed on weekends, but they're open. Like there's no people to help on weekends, but they're open, obviously. But I couldn't find the grave site, and I'm just looking, and I'm like, what's going on? You know what I'm saying? So all these thoughts pop in my head. I'm like, does she not have a tombstone? Or gravestone? Well, I don't know what they call it these days, but that thought kept in my head. She doesn't have, you know what I'm saying, like a gravestone, and she doesn't have one. Why in the hell wasn't I told this? Cause you know what I'm saying, she looked out for me. You know what I'm saying, she left me some money, and I would obviously put money in to get her one. So all these thoughts going in my head, I'm saying, I wasn't feeling good that day, obviously, but I was the anger was creeping in. I'm like, yo, why does my mom have a gravestone? And why nobody told me this? So now that anger is creeping up, thinking that might be the reason. And I even had a dumb thought, maybe I'm not in the right cemetery, which was wrong. I was in the right place because I know the day of the funeral I was out of it. A lot of emotional crying, breaking down, just tears in my eyes, and you know what I'm saying. So I knew I was in the right place, but I thought for sure I remember where she was laid to rest at. So after those 2 hours, I just went back. I left. And then on my way out, you know what I'm saying, trying to find some info on the whoever works there. So they had an email. So emailed them, I'm trying to find out where my mom is, where she was buried. And you know what I'm saying? Then the following week they emailed me back saying she's here and gave me instructions on where to go. So I'm going to do that probably on Mother's Day. Visit her grave like the day of or the weekend of that day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to try again. And that's that cemetery is also very confusing. Like they don't have any like directional margins, and cemeteries are so, like, in my opinion, messed up by how they put gravestones like right next to each other, like barely an inch apart, like next to each other. So like like people buried like so next to each other, like it's like a thin like wall, like a wall of dirt between caskets. So I'm going to go back again, try again, look again, and hopefully I'll find her gravesite so I can pay my proper due. You know what I'm saying? Say a few words, and yeah. Miss you, Mom. Always. And so moving on from that, to my job, which still sucks, by the way. And excuse the sorry. So the job still sucks. I got a raise, 2 raises last year. One was first raise was over the summer. Took a while to get that, and because of that raise, the reason for that raise because people were quitting, like they were getting hired and quitting at a high rate, so they thought let's raise it by. They thought they had a great idea, which should have been done. So gave out raises to keep people there and to attract new people to keep them there for long terms, and then it was pretty significant. I forget the exact number. But apparently, it was like percentage-wise, it was 10%, and my boss was kind of like bragging, said that's a pretty good number. Like 10% is never a good number of anything. 10% sucks. 15, then you're talking. Then fast forward towards my anniversary date. It's been 4 years at this job. It's not tied for my longest job I ever had. So then my yearly raise that got delayed. I think about 2-3 months to February, and then now overall right now I'm making $18.54 is what I'm making. You know what I'm saying? And I'm fortunate to be making that. Should have been making that, but I'm fortunate now to be making that. But then while I'm waiting for that other raise, you know, the landlord, the guy who owns this shitty apartment or runs this shitty apartment, he contacted me saying we need to talk. Emailed me saying we need to talk. When's a good time to talk? So I'm already thinking like, okay, this is gonna be bad, but how bad? So we talk, and he was saying basically a bunch of bullshit fluff. Then he laid it down saying, yo, hired a company to evaluate the property and how much I should be getting paid in rent. So this motherfucker says I'll be raising the rent. I don't know when. You should receive a letter saying when it's gonna happen within the next 30-60 days of our conversation we had. So he didn't know the exact number on how much he's gonna be increasing, how much I'm gonna be paying. So then I just knew it was gonna be bad. So I had no response. I said okay, you know what I'm saying. Just played it off. Said okay and kept it moving. And right after he told me that, I basically, like I said, Mom lent me some money, a pretty good amount of money. And, you know, I don't have much debt outside of student loans. Like, I think it's like 50-something thousand, something like that. Probably more with interest. So then, I remember his realtor called me a couple weeks after Mom passed, and you know he was trying to like keep me in his thoughts about like places are available, stuff like that. So then he asked I told him mom passed away. You know what I'm saying? He gave his condolences. And I say, I'll say your number, and if I want to like look for something, I'll call you. So I called him. He said, okay, first we need to get you set up with a person like a lender. You know what I'm saying? People who give you a loan to buy a property. So did that. I just think that was my third or fourth time doing that. You know what I'm saying? Uploaded documents, IDs, bank statements, W-2s, you know what I'm saying, pay stubs. Did all that, and by some miracle, well, not by miracle, because the guy saw what's in my bank account, I got approved for I think it was $120,000 loan to purchase a property. And then after I got approved, the realtor sent me some emails. Properties, they all trash overall. You know, just like this whole Village of Old Park and Forest Park is so trash, bro. Like they don't modernize their apartments. Like still these old ass ancient, like Victorian. You know what I'm saying? Like they have a word for old, but I forgot the fancy word they use. But like just trash, man. Like, and they charge these crazy prices for them. So as of right now, there's no options. You know what I'm saying? I basically simplified it. Like I don't want a house. I just want a condo or a townhome. And there's nothing. There's in this shitty village of Old Park Forest Park. There's not many townhomes. I mean, there's like a section of them planted in like somewhere a couple blocks from where I'm at now. But like those people not moving out probably anytime soon. But there's a few condos here and there sprinkled out, but they're all trash or not good enough. So I'm still looking. And then at that time, at that moment in time, I'm still looking. Then fast forward to now, the landlord sent me an email saying this would be a new rent price. He basically increased, so I was paying $900, and increases $250 plus a $900. So starting, I think he's starting in June, I'm gonna be paying $1,150 per month for this shitty ass apartment with a fireplace that should be sealed up. Shit, terrible, horrible fucking heaters. They need to be inspected and replaced and fixed or whatever. Creaky floors. Every time you step on the floor, it makes a sound. Small bedroom, small closet. A long hallway. Basically, like the only feature of this place is like he basically bases off the square footage of the place, and based on square footage is his thing. So that's how you justify the place, right? Small bathroom, by the way, too, and horrible drains need to be fixed. Toilet seat needs to be replaced. It's so much wrong with this place that doesn't justify me paying $1,150. So I want to get out here this year as soon as possible, or maybe before June hits, I can just get the hell out of here and just go somewhere new. And then start off fresh from there. But yeah, so that's currently what's going on now. I'm either trying to find a new apartment or I'm trying to buy a place. And but buying a place, I'm also that's all deadline on that loan too. So now when the loan date expires, I gotta reapply and do it again. So that's gonna be annoying, but we would do it again. Maybe not. Who knows? And also the news, I think I don't know if I said this before, but like I did a photo shoot for my clothing line, Colors, and I sent the product to the photographer, did the photo shoot, sent the pictures back, paid it, and the deal was basically done. So I emailed her back months ago saying, "Can I get my product back?" And she said, "Sure." And she ghosted me. And then this is off a site called Fiverr. She's still, so I go back, message her like damn near every week. Like, are you there? Are you there? Ghosting me. Then come find out she deactivated her Fiverr account. And then now I'm lost. Like, she said she was gonna send my stuff back, but yeah, she does this. So then I had to type her name in on Google, find her Instagram, DM her first. No response. Then find her email her. Then she finally fucking responds. And she said, sure, I'll send you stuff back. Just send me a label. So I spent money, bought a UPS label, sent it to her, and now just crickets now. Like this, like I don't know what it is about people claiming that they're busy. Like nobody's that fucking busy. So now look in my eyes. Now I wasted $26 on this label, and you ain't doing shit. You not even responding to my fucking emails, which is like. See, once again, there goes the other thoughts keep creeping up, saying now I'm thinking like this fucking lady is stealing my idea. You know what I'm saying? For my clothing line. You know what I'm saying? And like she could have more resources to steal my idea and have it flourish. And you know what I'm saying? So like now I'm just like emailing this lady every damn day, damn near, and not getting a response. And like starting this year off, it's just been fucking horrible. You know what I'm saying? And it's the second day of March. You know what I'm saying? Right now. And I don't fucking understand. Like I don't say anything right now. Like the purpose of making Life on E was to leave like a audio journal for my mom when I ultimately decide to like end things. But now that she's gone, like what's the purpose of this? You know what I'm saying? Like, who will I be leaving these for? You know what I'm saying? Nobody. You know what I'm saying? These are just gonna be in a sad corner of the internet when it's all said and done. When I go through with this, you know what I'm saying? Especially like now, I'm just leaning towards doing it now more than ever because like I don't have anything to live for. I'm trying to be better. I'm trying to create. I'm trying to grow, but there's no progress at all. And so every day seems to be like this constant like struggle of anger, depression, and anxiety mixing up together and just beating me down. And it fucking sucks. Just waking up every day and doing the same thing Monday through Friday, going to work, just dealing with other humans. It's just so irritating. But before I do end things, the bucket list of travel has been made. I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Italy. I want to go to Germany, and I want to go to London. Before it's all said and done, I've been in contact with a travel agent, which has probably been the only good thing so far this year. And we have been emailing this past week. About a trip to Japan. So basically sent a proposal, and it's looking promising. You know, like we had the plane. Like basically he sent a proposal of like you're gonna leave on this day at this time at this airport, and this is how much it's gonna cost. Airplane tickets are so fucking expensive. Like cause like he first started off as economy, and you know that's basically I think it's coach. These used to call it coach because I used to be coach, business class and first class, but now coach is called economy. So I'm saying no, from what I heard, economy is just like crowded, no leg room, and it's no saying, and this is going to affect you Japan. It's going to be a long flight. I thought it was 15 hours. He told me 13 hours, which is still kind of decent, but still not. Still 13. That's like more than half of a day in the air. So that's gonna suck. So I asked him like, yo, how about business class? And he said, okay, I'll look into that. And then he looked into it, sent it back on the prices for that. And so economy was $3,400 and some change. And you got in the airlines are pieces of shit. Like they gonna charge you the price and charge you a fee to book the seat. Like America is so fucking greedy, man. So fucking greedy. Fuck America. So they seen prices for the business class tickets, and those were $8,900 for business class. Like that's such a major jump in prices. And then he said the reason why it's that much because it's like you can turn your seat into a bed. Like what? I thought that like shit. I thought that shit was possible like in private jets. But you telling me in business class airplane that you can turn your seat into a bed? I mean, I don't believe it, dude. Cause I mean, who am I to talk? I've never been on a plane in my life. But I'm like, all right, never mind then. You know what I'm saying? But then he also got to mention like, oh, there's an economy plus. You can. There's more leg room in there. You know what I'm saying, for the long flights. So I can look into that. I said, okay, yeah. So look into that, and also look into because I know I know some overseas countries have like their own like airports. You know what I'm saying? Like said to me, cause I know you said he had me cause those prices was quoted from quoted from I think it was America Airlines, basically a U.S. Airline. So I'm saying, man, you can look into I know Japan has their own airlines. Cause you just see like flyers for them on the plane. They advertise coming to Japan and all that. So I'm like, yo, dude, Japan had their own like airlines that dock at the America Airlines. He said, yeah, I was looking so did that, came back with the economy plus sign, which is like 3600 for a seat. Economy plus at the Japan airline. So now the proposal potentially is now I'm going to leave September 6th catch the flight September 6th at 11:50, and then I'm going to end up in Japan at 3 something in Japan. 3 o'clock. Well, I don't know if it's gonna be 3 o'clock Japan time or 3 o'clock American time. No. Okay, no. So yeah, I mean, that was dumb. So I'm gonna leave September 6th, 11:50 a.m. America time. Then I'm going to end up in Japan It said 3 o'clock something. So it's gonna be 3 o'clock p.m. something, 3 something p.m. in Japan. So I'm gonna be. Now I wonder, will it still be Saturday when I get there, or will it still be, or will it be Sunday when we get there? I have to ask him that. Hopefully it's still Saturday when we get there, cause that way I can just chill like the rest of that Saturday, because I'm pretty much gonna call it. I'm probably gonna be tired as hell, and I don't know what jet lag is per se, but I know it's like kind of an issue you probably gonna have, especially first time being on a plane. So I'm just gonna chill the hotel the rest of that day. Then on Sunday when we get up, then we can just like go explore, eat, chill. You know what I'm saying, with the whole nine. So that's potentially what it is, you know what I'm saying. And so far, like that's like we had like the start point and the ending point. I gotta be back at the airport the following Sunday at 5, and then I get back to America Monday afternoon, mid afternoon, or was it Sunday? I don't know, something like that. So I got like, so that's basically like the whole beginning and end. Like we potentially talking about like setting up like tours to Kyoto and like a hike or whatever. I might not do that. He also mentioned like an anime studio tour. I might do that for sure. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's pretty much not set in stone, but we're moving towards that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna make a move on that in terms of paying and taking my tax refund. You know what I'm saying? So I'm still waiting on that as well. You know, filed my taxes. I'm using the same lady that I used last year. She kind of like she has her own thing, and it takes a while, but I got good results last year. So hopefully for the same this year. Now I'm going to use that money to along with some of the money Mom left me to pay for this trip. And yeah, so it's pretty much guaranteed that we'll be going to Japan this year. So yeah, like kind of like a lifelong dream. that I want to do this. I probably could have been done this around the time I was saving money when I was still in the basement. Saving the money from the apartment. Stuff like that. I probably could have. Just thinking back, man, I probably could have done a lot of shit differently. I could have done stuff differently and better. So instead of me saving 25 grand, I could have saved like 30 grand. Get my passport, plan the trip, got get an apartment, but yeah, man, I've been having those thoughts recently about just like things could have been done so differently for me. If I had the right information on hand, it also was a factor with me being uninformed, bro. Like, I didn't know what a passport was. I kind of knew what it was from like movies and stuff like that, but I never had like that information like in front of me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I was so one track minded into just saving money and getting out the basement, getting in my apartment. Cause at the time I was just like, yo, I'm like, I got out of college in 2011. Then 2012 is when I started. 2012 is when I got the shitty security job, and then saving money like that month. Wherever I got the job, 2012. So I got my degree. I think I was like 24, 23 at the time. So I'm thinking like, yo, I'm 30 years old. It's done. It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So I got to like somehow enjoy life before then. That was the mindset, you know what I'm saying? I remember writing a list, right? Like, get a job, get an apartment, go to Japan, and try to be happy. And then that was pretty much it on the list I wrote. And I was just trying to like speed run it, you know what I'm saying? But it's kind of tough because like it took 4 years to save 25 grand from a shitty security guard, you know what I'm saying? I was getting paid $10.50 a month. For like, I think three of those 4 years, I got paid $10.50 a month, which one shit, and add overtime here and there, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. And then my last year working security, I got quote unquote promoted to like the second like in command bullshit, you know what I mean? Because I was the only one like left who knew how to run things, I guess, in their bullshit opinion. So yeah, so after that, I went from 1050 to think 1250 or something like that. And you know what I'm saying? I mean, doing those years, bro, I didn't spend basically, you know what I'm saying? I just internet bill and this internet bill, then Crunchyroll subscription. Like that's all I was paying for during those years. Then I also like spend $100 a week on food. Back when food was like affordable. So, yes, and that's how I went. Then yeah, things can be done so much different, man. Like after I got laid off from the security shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I think the thing with that is I should have been left that fucking job after like 2 or 3 years and got a better job somewhere. But I never that's one thing with me, man. Like I got comfortable. Yeah, and thing is, I hated that fucking job. I mean, I hate every job I had, but like I really hated that fucking job because it's just like the tightness and the extra bullshit that came with it. But like I should let that job like after like 2 years and get something better, bro. And could have made more money and could have got out of the basement faster. But like so I got comfortable. Like my homies were there. Like the first 2 dudes, so I can call my homies. You know what I'm saying? Was like they was still there. So I would come to work with them on a certain day and just chill, shoot. You know what I'm saying? Shoot the shit and just, you know what I'm saying? Just whatever, man. Just like got comfortable and wasted years of my life doing that shitty security job. I couldn't do something better. Then get laid off. Trying to file unemployment. That was a horrible disaster. Like I was getting shit for unemployment. I was getting like maybe $215 a month. I think I already said this already, but yeah, that whole saga like could have been avoid it if I knew what a temp agency was. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just story of my fucking life, man. Just being uninformed and failure. Story of my life. So yeah, sucks, man. So currently I'm just doing the same old thing I was doing before bad stuff, tragedies happen. Trying to get back into music, listen to I'm saying Drake album, Benny the Butcher, Kid Cudi, Yeet, and now currently Schoolboy Q dropped his album yesterday. His first album. His first album, I think, like in 10 years, he said. So can't wait to check that out. And then Kanye West and Ty Dolla $ign dropped the project, but it got taken down, got put up and taken down again, and now it's on Spotify and on Apple Music. So I'm probably got host Spotify still doing free trials. If not, I'll probably want to sell that project unless it get leaked on YouTube or something. So I'm trying to get back into things. Music wise, because like music is basically the only thing I have, like, that's basically still keeping me here, and somewhat leveled, watching sports, you know what I'm saying, still, you know what I'm saying, also one thing, me and mom and we watch sports and we bet on sports, so I've been doing that as well, still watching sports, still, doing bets here and there, you know what I'm saying, and when I do win, you know what I'm saying, I just say, yo, mom, I got a little change, you know what I'm saying, so I say that every now and then, when I do win, so still keeping that part, still keeping that thing that we both did alive, and yeah, man, that's pretty much it. That's what's been going on these past few months with me, and apparently my last one of these things that I did, it got 5 views. I don't know if those views were from me or a bot. So, if by chance, it probably were bots, because they're no one subscribed to this shit. Yeah, so pretty much it, man. Gonna end things here, man. I'm rambling. Not much going on. But just looking towards. I'm going to try to make this a good year after what happened last year, and yeah, I'm going to try. Like, that's all I can say, man. I'm going to try to better myself, better my life, and like better my spirit, and just like find a new place to live, go to Japan, and do something with this clothing line, and just try to be better, man. And like I always say, I'm going to try to be happy, So chasing success and happiness is some of the hardest stuff to do, and it's a challenge, man. I've been chasing both of those things for a very long time, and there has been like no progress on both fronts. So, but we'll say we're gonna keep trying, because I'm saying we still got a couple years left. I'm saying to find it, So we shall see. So this has been Low Al, Loser from Life on E. Once again, so I don't know when I'm gonna be back and finish things again. I just the only reason why I just did this today, recorded this today, was because the landlord just basically pissed me off with the rent increase. So that was one of the main reasons as to why I did this today. So yeah, so this has been Life on Empty, and I forgot what I usually say at the end of these things, but be cool, be safe. Um, do your research thoroughly and try to be happy.